You could just like chew shit up and spit it out like I did.
And so apparently the Tren twins, they spit, they don't swallow. What did he say? All right, so today we're going to learn how to diet and how to go grocery shopping with none other than the Tren twins, because I'm certain that they're experts. They're down to just protein powder, and so they're not very proactive with their shopping. But hey, they got amazing protein powder. Go and buy it. Go and support the Tren twins because they can't monetize their videos, and they wonder why. It says the title's Grocery Haul Tutorial Just Steal. I'm not going to recommend that you go steal things. That could cause demonetization. Remember, we never encourage you to ever break the law. That includes not using performance-enhancing drugs, namely Tren.
But yeah, we're going to show you guys some diet hacks in the grocery store. How to get high-volume foods to keep you full when you're only eating 1,800 calories like me.
How are they eating 1,800 calories a day? They're about, what, 220 pounds of muscle, perhaps 12 to 14% body fat? How are they only eating 1,800 calories?
All right, I eat chicken and rice every meal. I try and do these stupid-ass hacks. No, I still want crumble cookie. All right?
That's why you just blast retatrutide.
And so apparently you don't have to do any of these diet hacks. You can just inject the GLP-1. You got your retatrutide, your trizipatide, your GLP-1, Ozempic, wasabi, whatever. Isn't it wasabi? Wasn't wasabi like one of those words of the two twos? And so twos, my wordski krolski, you can just inject the retatrutide and not watch the video. And so if you aren't injecting a GLP, you could also use this GLP. It's oral. It's not going to be as potent as retatrutide, but it's going to help. And we also know you can get my freaking cookbook. The Tren twins, they have my cookbook. I don't know why they don't just follow the freaking cookbook.
Your diet hack needs to be disciplined and stop being complaining about how hungry you are. You can't have sweets.
You can have sweets, just make them lower in calories. Remove some of the fat, put a sweetener instead of the sugar. It's not that complicated.
Okay, what other diet hacks you want to show them? You want to show them how you get the fiber bread?
You could just like chew shit up and spit it out like I did.
Did he just admit to chewing food and spitting it out? And so apparently the Tren twins, they spit, they don't swallow. What did he say? The title of the video, the Tren twins, they don't swallow. And it doesn't end up on their stomach. Apparently it ends up in the garbage can. And so what a waste of protein.
I was getting headaches after I chew something up and spit it out, and I'm like, what is going on?
And so, Chris, what I would recommend is you get the throat coat, because apparently that helps a lot for the throat goats out of the world. Chewing and spitting and swallowing, you can't decide. At least get some throat coat.
Honestly, yeah, the only thing you can do is track your calories and stop being a pussy.
And so if they're saying to stop being a pussy, why are they standing between a sign that says pussies?
How about every time you get hungry, you go and hit that treadmill, huh?
Or whenever you get hungry, you eat something. A s'mores protein bar, a Kaiko bar, or perhaps some of that Pharaoh protein powder. That makes sense. Vegetables, fruits, low-calorie dense foods, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt. Why not have an apple? And as far as courting goes, why not court a banana? Make it your friend.
That's what we're going to do cardio walking around the grocery store. I'm not Instacarting shit today. I'm not buying meal prep.
Now, if you want to do more cardio when you're not hungry, then that to me makes a lot of sense. The more cardio you do, the more calories you're going to burn. And so it makes it significantly easier to stay on your diet and to stay at a healthy weight.
Why'd we get rid of the TRX?
TRX, there's a gas guzzler.
And so the Tren twins, they're mocking themselves. They have little T-Rex arms. This is why they can bench press so much. Many people, they've called me the T-Rex. And remember, I'm the same height as the Tren twins, and my arms aren't actually that short. My wingspan, it's actually wider than my height. But hey, let's continue on.
You got a package.
And so I'm happy to see that Tren twins received my 50 keys of Turk. It's smuggled across the border. Send it straight to the Tren twins. Remember, we were supposed to meet up and train, but he had a concussion, but I was still able to deliver him the 50 keys of Turk. And so if you're interested in Turk Builder Max, we got it in stock. I was able to triple the output. And so that is great news. I'm going to be richer than last time, and you're also going to be more jacked. It's a win-win give-and-take situation.
My baby called Gonorrhea, all right, that's her name, because she fires And you know what burns like fire is gonorrhea.
And so in the support of the Tren twins, myself and Hussein Farhat, we've calling our uteruses togi because it has chlamydia.
Yes! Bang!
And on top of this, I refer to Mepstagram as chlamydia because she likes to burn through my wallet. You burn through my wallet. They're not going to think you have chlamydia. You're burning through my wallet.
Oh yeah, we're using the gay influencer mics. So don't be alarmed.
And so we've talked about this in the past. I've referred to this many times. When you want to sound gay, and this is what makes you gay, if you enunciate your vowels very eloquently.
Gay men were also found to have longer vowel durations for A, I, and U, aka they hold these vowels longer in general when they speak.
Has nothing to do with packing, fudge, pegging, none of that stuff. Nothing to do with liking men. It's whether or not you enunciate. Because if you talk like this, I like to cut my hair. Oh, it's so you. What if you don't like men? What if you haven't had relations with anyone? If you talk like that, that means you're gay. That is plain and simple. Has nothing to do with anything else. It's how you enunciate your vowels.
I power lift, bodybuild.
What's your deadlift?
It's like 715, I think. Yeah.
I got like 600.
600 solid, yeah.
And so, yeah, my deadlift is like 715. Is it 715 or is it not? Now, unless his IQ is lower than 79, like Togi.
79? Oh my God, there's no way.
How does he not know how much he's actually lifting? Was he unable to add up the weights on the side of the bar? And remember, anything is solid and good so long as it's not more than you're currently lifting. Oh, 600. That's amazing. That's great. Immediately after saying I did 715.
No, I used to sit on my face. I used to get some close grip pressing from pressing tortas off my face.
Turk!
Die if you couldn't press them off.
Hey, sit on your face. You got to watch out for that friggin' pink eye. Mepstagram would know. She is an eye surgeon. This is not a rumor.
The worst part about coming to Publix, they have the craziest bake section and all types of shit.
And so when you go to a grocery store, avoid the bake section. And so here's the thing. If you say no once at the grocery store, you don't have to say no 100 times when you're at home. If you buy the junk, the chocolate bars, the cake, the candies, the crumble cookies, every time you walk by the kitchen, you have to say no. It's so hard. That is what she said last night.
You could eat this whole thing, this whole pack of blueberries for like 150 calories. Maybe not even that. 3 for 10? Yeah, come on, let's do it.
And so the Tren twins, they like to save money like Coach Greg. You're getting 3 for $10, buy one, get one free, and so on. And so there are ways to save money. You get the fruits, get them on sale, fruits, vegetables, and so on. It's going to help you to stay on a low-calorie diet.
You know what I tried the other day for the first time? Krispy Kreme.
Oh, so you were just talking about why you can't lose weight, and now you're telling me you're eating Krispy Kreme.
It was my cheat day, asshole.
Why do you have a cheat day? I mean, every single day I eat what I want. I just choose to not want to eat shit. I don't eat Krispy Kreme straight out of the jar. Is that even a thing? Apparently you can buy that. I suggest you say no once and you don't ever eat it.
Sourdough bread is good though. It's fermented. It's good for your gut.
Your nut?
It's good for your butt. Fermented bread up the poop chute?
We need a cheat day, right? And we come in here and grab everything in the section.
See, that is exactly what I'm talking about. We need a cheat day. No, you don't need it. You want it. And why do you want it? Because you're going too strict throughout the week. 1,800 calories a day he was talking about. And so then to make up for that, well, let's just eat 10,000 calories on the weekend. It doesn't work like that. Consistently eat healthy, maybe perhaps 80% of the time eat mostly good food and then have 20% junk. And you can do this every day. That coupled with doing some cardio, 30 minutes of cardio a day, perhaps even more if you want to eat more calories, and you're golden. And I'm not talking about a golden shower.
Brother, I gotta ask you, why are you going down this aisle?
Sugar-free syrup.
Sugar-free maple syrup is the hack. And it's not a hack, it's the hack. Put that shit on everything.
I put that on everything.
I've never seen this shit. Hold on. Shut the fuck. I'm getting it.
And so the Ghost cereal, I did in fact purchase that, and it was horrendous. It wasn't very good at all, but it was cereal. It was still cereal. It was certainly way worse than, what's that other kind of protein cereal?
Magic Spoon?
Magic Spoon is significantly better.
Yeah.
It was more protein in the Ghost by a little bit, but it wasn't worth it, the extra protein. And so what you need to do is just get regular cereal and consume it with the high protein milk. You can get the Fairlife. It has actually 18 grams of protein, 110 calories, or you can get the 14 grams of protein, 80 calorie milk, which is plenty. So go a little sparingly on the cereal. Don't have it every single day, because if you're like me, once you start the box of cereal, you keep chewing it until it's gone. And I'm not a spitter. I swallow.
Hey, are you gonna shop for anything? Or you gonna, oh, you're on your phone. Oh, per typical.
And so Mikey, apparently he got Blue Lobstered before going grocery shopping. And so if you're interested in getting Blue Lobster, remember, this is the best pre-workout in the world. It's got the new ingredient, Solidricide. And so get yourself Blue Lobster. I'm telling you, watch the video, feel the experience. You might end up laughing like Chris here. Or like Coach Greg, yapping. Remember, I've never had any experience with sniffing creatine, doing M, or any of these things, but it's as close as you're going to get based on what I read that the side effects were on ChatGPT.
Fat-free cheese is straight protein, baby. 45 calories per serving. Put 2 in there. That makes your eggs way better.
Absolutely. You want to have the fat-free cheese. It's amazing. You live in the United States, you get this. In Canada, we don't have this because Canada's not as cool. But anyway, get the fat-free cheese.
Fat-free,
There we go, 18 grams of protein.
0%. There you go.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is
Grab
I'm
2
gonna
of
cut
them.
up some cucumbers, put some garlic.
Exactly. You get 0% fat, 0 sugar added Greek yogurt, and you add in some Splenda. You can add in some sugar-free Kool-Aid, some Crystal Light molecules. What else can we add in?
Vanilla extract.
Vanilla extract. I do that all the time. That's in my dip. It's such great choices. And so just do this stuff and you're going to lose weight. It's very, very easy if you actually know what to eat. And what you don't eat is crumbled cookie.